Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Waving Hand. Today, we're diving into one of the most important skills you can ever learn, mastering your emotions. Think about it. Your emotions control the quality of your life. They influence your decisions, your relationships, your health, even your success. If you can't manage your emotions, stress, anger, fear, and negativity will control you. But if you learn to master your emotions, you unlock peace, clarity, confidence, and unstoppable resilience. So in this video, we'll explore exactly how to do that, step by step, with practical tools you can use starting today. Part 1. Why emotions matter more than you think. Every choice you make is influenced by emotion. What you buy, whether you quit or keep going, how you treat people, all of it. Think of the last time you were angry. Did you say or do something you regretted later? Or the last time you were motivated, did you take bold action that changed your life? Light bulb, here's the truth. Emotions are not your enemy. They're signals. Fear signals danger. Anger signals injustice. Joy signals alignment. But if you don't control those signals, they'll end up controlling you. Mini story. Have you heard of Viktor Frankl? He was a Holocaust survivor and the author of Man's Search for Meaning. Despite unimaginable suffering, he realized one powerful truth. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. And in that space lies our power to choose our response. That's emotional mastery. Choosing how you respond, no matter the circumstance. Part 2. The cost of being controlled by emotions. Let's be real. Most people are prisoners of their emotions. They get triggered easily. They lash out. They let stress, fear, and sadness consume them. And what happens? They damage relationships, lose opportunities, and live reactive lives. Push an example. Road rage. One person cuts you off, you explode in anger, maybe even risk your safety. For what? A temporary feeling that controlled. Or think about fear. How many dreams die because someone was too afraid to take the first step? The cost of not mastering your emotions is huge. It can cost you your health, happiness, and success. Practical reflection. Ask yourself honestly, do I control my emotions, or do my emotions control me? Part 3. Awareness. Naming your emotions. The first step to mastering emotions is awareness. You can't control what you don't notice. Most people go through the day reacting, not realizing they're stressed, jealous, or insecure. But science shows something powerful. Simply naming your emotion reduces its intensity. This is called name it to tame it. Pushpin example. Instead of saying, I'm furious, say, I'm feeling anger rising in me. That little shift gives you space between you and the feeling. Practical step. Try this. Keep an emotion journal for 1 week. Every time you feel a strong emotion, write it down. What triggered it? How did you respond? This simple exercise increases your emotional awareness and gives you back control. Part 4. Reframing. Changing the story. Emotions don't come from events. They come from the meaning you attach to those events. Pushpin example. If someone cuts you off in traffic, you might think, what a jerk, and feel angry. But what if you thought, maybe they're rushing to the hospital? Suddenly, the anger turns into compassion. The event didn't change. Your story did. This is called reframing. And it's one of the most powerful tools to master emotions. Mini story. Tony Robbins tells a story about being stuck in traffic. Instead of stressing, he reframes it. Wow, I have extra time to listen to a podcast and learn something new. Same situation, different meaning, different emotion. Practical step. Next time you feel triggered, pause and ask, what else could this mean? That one question can shift frustration into patience, fear into curiosity, and failure into feedback. Part 5. Physiology. Change your body. Change your emotion. Here's something people often overlook. Emotions live in a body, not just the mind. When you're sad, your shoulders slump. When you're anxious, your breathing becomes shallow. When you're confident, you stand tall. So if you want to shift your emotions, start with your body. Pushpin example. Try feeling depressed while standing tall, breathing deeply, and smiling. It's nearly impossible. Motion creates emotion. Practical step. Whenever you feel stuck in a negative emotion, move your body. Go for a walk, exercise, dance, stretch, even just take 10 deep breaths. You'll notice an instant shift. Part 6. Focus. Directing your attention. What you focus on grows. If you focus on what's wrong, you'll feel anxious, angry, or hopeless. But if you focus on what's right, you'll feel gratitude, peace, and strength. Pushpin example. Imagine two people losing their job. One focuses on fear. I'll never find another job. The other focuses on opportunity. This is my chance to start something new. Same event, different focus, different emotion. Practical step. Start a gratitude ritual. Every morning, write down 3 things you're grateful for. This trains your brain to focus on abundance, not lack. And gratitude is one of the fastest ways to shift your emotional state. Part 7. Emotional regulation techniques. Let's go deeper. Science-backed methods exist to regulate emotions in the moment. Deep breathing slows your heart rate and calms the nervous system. Meditation builds emotional resilience by training your mind to observe without reacting. Delaying response. Count to 10 before reacting when you're triggered. Part 8. Building emotional intelligence. Mastering emotions isn't just about you. It's about how you relate to others. This is where emotional intelligence comes in. High emotional intelligence means you can sense other people's emotions, empathize, and respond wisely. And studies show it's one of the strongest predictors of success in leadership, business, and relationships. Practical step. Next time you're in a conversation, don't just listen to the words. Notice the tone, the body language, the emotion behind the words. This makes you more empathetic and builds deeper connections. Part 9. The benefits of mastering your emotions. When you master your emotions, here's what happens. Stress no longer controls you. Fear doesn't stop you from chasing your dreams. Anger doesn't destroy your relationships. You become calmer, clearer, more resilient. And you inspire others because emotional mastery is true inner strength. Part 10. Putting it all together. Host on camera, smiling. So let's recap. 1. Awareness. Name your emotions. 2. Reframing. Change the story. 3. Physiology. Shift your body. 4. Focus. Direct your attention. 5. Regulation techniques. Breathing, journaling, meditation. 6. Emotional intelligence. Master how you relate to others. These are the steps to mastering your emotions. Remember, you may not control every event in your life, but you always control your response. And that's where your true power lies. Host, smiling, motivating tone. Imagine a life where stress doesn't break you, fear doesn't stop you, and anger doesn't control you. That life is possible if you master your emotions. So, which of these steps will you start practicing today? Let me know in the comments below, back-end index pointing down. If you found this video valuable, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs this message, and don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing content every week. Thanks for watching.